Here's what's happening in Angel Land. They still need to renovate their stadium. They still need to figure out how to compete in the Los Angeles market with the Dodgers, and they are so far behind that they have no choice but to try development. So, the mayor of Anaheim decided, here's my idea. Mayor Aitken said, I'm going to send a letter. And I'm going to send a letter to Artie Moreno saying, hi, I'm the mayor. I'd love to work with you to get a new ballpark. I would love to partner with you to make our Angels great again. Because if we can MOAA, make our Angels great again, MOGA, if we can MOAGA, we can do it together. So the mayor sent this letter. This is an all-timer. And in the letter was a list of demands that they wanted in order to go forward with Artie Moreno. And the one that caught me by surprise is that they want to return to the Anaheim Angels. Artie Moreno fought so hard when he got into baseball to get rid of the word Anaheim. He hates Anaheim. He hates the word Anaheim. My guess is he's not a big fan of the city either, but I digress and I don't care. The humor and irony of the mayor saying, we'll talk about a lot of stuff. We're happy to enter into a conversation with you. However, one of the things we're going to ask for is that you're the Anaheim Angels again. When Artie signed a lease, he had to be known as the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And that had to be officially read in owners' meetings during attendance and during votes. It had to be referenced in certain places in the ballpark. But Artie made it very clear to other teams' broadcasters. He made it very clear, we're the Los Angeles Angels. Don't say of Anaheim. That would happen from time to time. We did it too. We would meet with the other team's broadcasters, meet with our own broadcasters, spread the word. Hey, we got some stuff for you to talk about and not talk about. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. There's things that we would give to the other team's broadcasters when they cooperated and things that we'd take away when they didn't. It is not a coincidence, folks, that sometimes the ice cream machine at the Marlins box press box wasn't working. Not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that sometimes it's colder or hotter inside a visiting team's broadcast booth. Not a coincidence. Remember, when you grow up with a team owner who grew up with Red Auerbach and all the shenanigans they did at the Boston Garden, when you have been a Knick fan your whole life, you realize that home field advantage can mean more than cutting the grass the way you want to cut the grass. Red Auerbach invented that. So it is possible that there are things that are done when Artie Moreno comes to town. However, the chance of him changing the name to the Anaheim Angels is so small that the fact that the mayor put it on a list of things that she demands shows you where that relationship actually is. Because if you know about a non-starter with your partner, let's just make it easy. Let's say your partner doesn't like Italian food. Who doesn't like Italian food? But let's just pretend. Hey, do you want to go out tonight? Yeah, you choose the restaurant. All right, I want to go to Olive Garden. Why would you do that? You know that it's going to start an argument. You know that he, she, or they are going to say, no, I prefer not. And yet you still do it. Why? Because you want to say you can. You want to say that you've got the power dynamic. Yeah, you want me to choose the restaurant. You want me to pay. You want to go to dinner. We're going for the breadsticks, baby. The mayor sends a letter and goes right to something that she knows is the non-starter. How do you think that's going to end? I'm just throwing it out there. Well, not well? A response letter, dare I say?